MotoGP has just been shaken by truly shocking news. After months of speculation and intense rumours circulating throughout the paddock, Pedro Acosta is now reportedly set to officially join Ducati. The move of one of the most promising young talents in MotoGP has immediately sparked strong reactions from fans and racing analysts alike. At a time when Marc Márquez is delivering outstanding performances aboard a Ducati, Acosta's arrival could create a new powerhouse capable of dominating MotoGP for years to come. With Acosta now officially wearing Ducati colours, can he follow in the footsteps of the sport's greatest champions and become the next star to lead Ducati to even greater glory? Let's discuss. Over the past few weeks, Marc Márquez has once again become one of the biggest talking points in the MotoGP paddock. After enduring a difficult period marked by a lengthy injury recovery and numerous challenges during his adaptation process, the Spanish rider has re-emerged as one of the strongest contenders for the MotoGP World Championship. Many observers believe that Marquez's string of victories is primarily the result of the natural talent, vast experience, and champion's mentality that have defined his career for years. However, behind these remarkable performances lies a major contribution from Ducati, particularly from their legendary chief engineer, Gigi Dall'Igna. Widely regarded as the mastermind behind Ducati's dominance over the past several seasons, Dall'Igna has once again demonstrated his engineering brilliance. According to several reports circulating within the MotoGP paddock, Ducati introduced an important update to the rear aerodynamic package of the Desmosedici GP26. At first glance, the modification appears relatively simple and may even go unnoticed by many fans. Yet, in modern MotoGP, even the smallest technical changes can produce a significant impact on a motorcycle's performance. This latest development effort has focused on the rear section of the bike, particularly with the goal of improving stability during corner entry. Stability had been one of the issues Ducati riders complained about earlier in the season. A lack of confidence under heavy braking, and, while turning into corners, prevented several Ducati riders from extracting the maximum performance from their machines. Even Francesco Bagnaia struggled at times to find a setup that perfectly suited his riding style. However, the situation began to change after the introduction of the latest aerodynamic package. Both Marc Márquez and Francesco Bagnaia appeared far more comfortable under aggressive braking and while maintaining high corner entry speeds. The results became immediately visible on the track. Their performances improved significantly, and Ducati once again demonstrated its strength by consistently placing its riders at the front of the field. Many MotoGP analysts believe that the combination of Marc Márquez's extraordinary abilities as one of the greatest riders in the history of the sport and Ducati's continuous technical improvements has been the key factor behind the resurgence of the 8-time world champion. With an increasingly competitive motorcycle package and Márquez's exceptional ability to adapt and maximise performance under a wide range of track conditions, the partnership is widely viewed as one of the strongest combinations on the grid and a difficult challenge for their rivals to overcome this season. Attention throughout the paddock is now turning toward the upcoming round at Assen in the Netherlands. Known as the Cathedral of Speed, the circuit is widely regarded as one of the most technical tracks on the MotoGP calendar. Its layout, filled with high-speed corners, is expected to perfectly suit the riding styles of both Marc Márquez and Francesco Bagnaia. With Ducati currently enjoying a significant boost in performance, many analysts are already identifying the two riders as leading contenders for victory. If this positive momentum continues, Marc Márquez could further strengthen his position in the battle for this year's MotoGP World Championship. While the spotlight remains firmly fixed on Marc Márquez's resurgence, the MotoGP world has also been shaken by a transfer story of equal magnitude. Pedro Acosta, one of the most promising young talents in modern MotoGP history, is reportedly set to join Ducati starting in the 2027 season. Over the past few years, Acosta has established himself as one of the most gifted young riders on the grid. Since stepping up to the Premier class, the Spanish rider has consistently demonstrated remarkable progress. His speed, aggressive racing style, and ability to adapt to different race conditions have made him a highly sought-after target for factory teams. Ducati appears to have won the race to secure one of the most valuable assets in MotoGP today. Imagine a scenario where one of the most talented young riders of his generation finally gets his hands on the best bike on the MotoGP grid. Up to this point, Pedro Acosta has already managed to be competitive and capture attention despite not always riding the strongest package available. With his exceptional adaptability, fearless approach in wheel-to-wheel battles, and racing maturity far beyond his years, Acosta has proven that he is one of the leading candidates to become a future MotoGP world champion. For that reason, many believe his potential could increase dramatically if he gains access to the technical support, bike development, and resources that Ducati can provide. The combination of Acosta's natural talent, Ducati's engineering expertise, and the quality of the Desmosedici, widely regarded as the most competitive motorcycle on the grid in recent seasons, could create a new force that will be extremely difficult to stop. Some analysts even believe that this partnership could become one of the most dangerous combinations of the modern MotoGP era, and potentially reshape the championship battle for years to come. However, Acosta's arrival also raises several new questions. Ducati already has a number of top-tier riders within its project. Bringing Acosta into the fold would undoubtedly intensify internal competition and increase the pressure on every rider to perform at the highest level. Yet, if his career so far is any indication, pressure is nothing new to Pedro Acosta. From his days in Moto 3 through Moto 2, he has consistently faced enormous expectations and intense scrutiny from both the media and fans. Many observers believe that one of Acosta's greatest strengths is not just his speed, but also his extraordinary mentality. He has never been afraid to challenge established stars and always carries himself with confidence in every situation. Ducati's decision to recruit Pedro Acosta is also being viewed as a strategic move aimed at maintaining its dominance over the long term. The Italian manufacturer does not appear to be thinking solely about next season, but rather about the future of MotoGP over the next 5 to 10 years. By securing a young talent like Acosta, Ducati is working to ensure that it maintains a strong foundation for continued success at the highest level. If the project unfolds as planned, Ducati could potentially build a new era led by the next generation of riders. Although the 2027 season is still some distance away and many things could change before then, one thing is already certain. Public attention will increasingly focus on Pedro Acosta. Ducati fans hope he can become the team's next world champion. Rival manufacturers are already considering ways to contain his potential. Meanwhile, MotoGP fans around the world are eager to see what he can achieve if he truly gets the opportunity to ride a Ducati machine. The question now is, can Pedro Acosta live up to those enormous expectations? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.